Hey everyone! Well, we're here. We're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and this week we're going back on over to the website that shall not be named, filtering by top post of this week, and just seeing what craziness is going on over there. The HUNs don't stop. The HUNs seem to never want to stop, and we need them to stop. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. We just have to keep battling the HUNs. Remember, let's get down to business to defeat the HUNs. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really like it, please subscribe. Make sure to check out my description for all my fun links. And with all of that said, let's get started. I declined an invitation to a work friend's happy and healthy party, but her upline wouldn't give up. Hi, hun. Did you join Claudia's happy and healthy party? Do you have any questions about anything you saw? Hello. I'm sorry. I'm not really interested. Thanks for replying. Are you not interested in making money, helping others, skincare, nutrition, makeup, detox, or helping the environment? Oh, please. I earn plenty of money helping others. I have nothing to detox from. I have great work-life balance and treasured friends. And I have no interest in supporting your MLM scheme. Do not contact me again. This is kind of what we were talking about in the last video that I made, where it's like you have to just be upfront and say, no, I'm not interested, thanks but no thanks. And that's exactly what this person did. They said, no, I'm not interested, and then the reply of like, well, are you not interested in making money, changing the environment? It's like, I guarantee joining an MLM is not going to change the environment. It's not like, I'm not interested in making no to little money in an MLM just to make you richer. No, thank you. Do not contact me again. It's a great way to end that. Let's see what the comments say. The chutzpah. Did I say it right? Chutzpah? I'm constantly amazed by how many of these people think the best way to combat a no is to effing insult you. Right? Like, why was that response going to make her all of a sudden be like, oh, you know what, I'm right, you're right. Like, thank you for insulting me and saying that I don't want to make more money and I don't want to change the environment, that I'm the bad person in this situation. What is wrong with me? That's always the thing. It's always on you. Why not start out with an upline that's already blaming you? Who would be interested in purchasing a whole bunch of unopened/unused Monat products from me for super cheap? I have close to $700 worth and trying to sell it all for $150 ASAP. Monat is the devil. Are you getting out of the business? I am. Just trying to get enough for my rent, and I bought all of these products and backup products and need rent more now. LOL. Right, but they're not supposed to have inventory. They don't need to have inventory. Maybe this was her choice to buy $700 worth of Monat products, but probably not. Maybe her upline was telling her, like, hey, you should have some backstock of products just to maybe give to people if they say they want to purchase some, or to give people as samples so that they could try out the products themselves. $700, and now she doesn't have money for rent because probably they told her that she would make her money back immediately, and she didn't because, obviously she's not going to. People in Monat, most people in Monat don't make money. They lose money. And she chose Monat over her rent. And this is something that so many people say is, don't invest in something if you don't have the money to do it. If you're going to put yourself in a situation where you don't have rent money, that's not good. Don't spend money on things if you don't have it. Like, if you need money for rent and food, that's important. Make sure you have the basic essentials first before you go investing in other things, and especially in an MLM. They don't care if you go homeless. They will pretend like you can make enough money to buy a mansion tomorrow. But if you don't, that's not their problem. You're the one who agreed to it, even though they probably manipulated you and made you believe that all of this your life will change. This is a great opportunity. Invest $700 into this business. Oh, I hope this girl is okay. This is why you always pay for your rent before anything else. Absolutely. You make sure that you have money to put the roof over your head, to put gas in your car if you need to get to work, and to make sure that you have food to eat. Everything else around that, worry about that after those 3 basic things are met. Mentioned to a colleague how I haven't had a coffee this morning, and she pounced, giving out that Fizz stick. She truly was, I guess, the local Fizz dealer for her. Oh, just, it's not, no. I would much rather have coffee than have your energy Fizz. Local Fizz dealer, it still gets me. Moments like this, real talk. After 12 years working a professional job, I made the difficult choice to leave a 6-figure income to stay home with my kids 4.5 years ago. At the time, the twins were 2, and the baby was just a few months old. I was terrified. Our financial reality had suddenly changed, and we had a lot of income to replace. I was introduced to my first network marketing business opportunity. I saw the potential and said yes. I remained truly grateful and engaged in this business. So when my dear friend, HUN, reached out to me with another opportunity, I could have said no. Too busy. Not interested. I've got enough on my plate right now. But here's the thing. I respectfully listened. Within a few days, I joined her, and I'm so dang glad I did. I cannot unsee this comp plan. That was hard to do. That came out terrible. That's why it sounds weird. Let's try it again. I cannot unsee this comp plan. Woo. It sounds dumb when you do it out loud. Nobody talks like that. I mean, I guess it's do you see this? That's fine. I'm sorry if that was really loud, if the clapping was really loud. But yeah, it doesn't work. No. All right, continue. If you are reading this and thinking, I've been praying for a change in my life, consider this an opportunity worth entertaining. No pressure, just information. If you'd like the details on what we've got going on over here in the blank household, PM me or comment below and I'll get you in the loop. To be clear, this is not your mama's MLM. So let's just put that out there right now. I'm on the fastest growing team worldwide in an industry that is experiencing explosive growth right now. Timing is everything, and I'm here for it. Are you? Also, blank face cracks me up in this picture. We were out to lunch on the beach in this place, and she insisted on taking this picture with her mouth full. I love that I get to have silly moments like these with our kids. Okay, so she joined an MLM. And then that same friend or a different friend invited her to a different MLM. She offered her another opportunity. Isn't this supposed to be opportunities like this only come once in a lifetime? How come just a different friend invited you to a different MLM? Clearly not very once in a lifetime opportunity if opportunities can just come whenever in the form of an MLM. Weird how that works. And she left a 6-figure income. I get that she wanted to stay home with her kids. But to leave a really good job to join an MLM? I mean, I guess she didn't leave a job to join an MLM. She left a job to be home with her kids, which is great. She could have done so much more from home that isn't an MLM. I really want to know what the comments say on this. 6 figures in the positive to 6 figures in the negative. She replaced them all right. I wonder how many credit cards she got and maxed out to. 6 figures worth. Oh, man. And she joined another one, and it's just I cannot unsee this comp plan. How about the income disclosure statement? Can you unsee that? Because apparently they all pretend that just doesn't exist. Or they just think 99% of people just don't work hard enough. Because that's probably, you're right, that's how it is. I bet if you ask a bunch of people who couldn't like who quit their MLM because it wasn't working for them, I bet every single one of them would say, well, I just didn't try. No, sorry. You can blame the 99% all you want, but it's not the 99%'s fault. It's the people at the top who created the MLM and who is profiting off of everyone who has been recruited in the downline. It's 1% fault, not the 99% fault. Yes, it's shaped like a pyramid, but what organization or business isn't? Think about it. If you're working for someone else, they most likely are working for someone else who is working for someone else, and so on. You'll always have the boss of the boss. It's just the way any business is structured. But unlike a regular job, within network marketing, you actually have the ability to choose where on the pyramid I want to be. No, you work for you. The rest is just team effort. Debunk the idea that pyramid structures and network marketing is something bad and shameful, but instead look at it as a life-changing opportunity that has impacted tons of people. Because truth is, it has. I'm one of them. It's one of the most lucrative industries to be in. Did you know that 80% of women who make six figures do it through network marketing? Network marketing has made ordinary people millionaires. Reminder that it's only a scam if you allow it to be a scam. It's only a scam if you allow it to be a scam. Did she just admit in this post that it's a pyramid scheme? Like, so what if it's a pyramid scheme? Like, it's only a scam if you believe it's a scam. Is it like how if you believe you'll be a millionaire in network marketing? It's like, it's only a scam if you believe it. It's not how that works. Like, you can't just say, well, it's not. Like, no, just because you say it's not doesn't make it not. And again, it's like, yeah, I understand that in corporate, yeah, I guess everything is kind of shaped like a pyramid. But the issue that people have is that in traditional businesses, the people at the bottom get paid a base rate. They get paid, they get benefits, they actually make money. People at the bottom of network marketing don't get any of that. They pay in to lose money. Like, you don't pay in to work as a cashier at Target, but you pay in to be at the bottom of network marketing. And again, she says you work for you. No, you work for your upline. You work to make them more money, and then for you to make money, you have to have people below you. And you need the people below you to make you money. So that's not really you making you money. Like when you go into Target and you cashier, you are doing that job. You know you are going to get money for each hour that you are there, and you are doing the job you are told to do. You are not walking in and then Jim behind you, who's cashiering, however long he is working that day, you don't get that money from him. It just, I don't know. And again, your managers are not dependent on how many employees are below them. Like if you're in a job and the manager, you have 2 managers and there's 300 employees. There'd be more managers than that for 300 employees, I hope. But it doesn't matter how many employees are underneath them, they're still getting the same pay no matter what. And they're not going to de-rank because 7 people decide to quit. So they're not dependent on the team effort of how much money they get. Okay, this is kind of a long story, so get ready. About 3 or so months ago, a long-distance relative started with paparazzi. I attended the first Facebook Live party, not realizing this was an MLM. She originally gave the impression that she was selling jewelry from a friend, so I assumed her friend was making the stuff. In any case, there were about a dozen people on this initial Facebook Live session. Soon afterwards, I learned paparazzi is an MLM and that her friend was her upline. I never attended another one of her Facebook Live sessions, but I do check in on her Facebook activity to track her decline. All in the name of science. Fortunately, she is very good about documenting her activities online. After the first month or so, I learned via her postings that she spends about 50 hours per week pushing paparazzi. 6 days a week this time is spent setting up a garage sale type thing out front of her house with nothing but paparazzi, lasting 8 hours each day. Then she does an hour Facebook Live in the evening. 1 day per week, she attends a community farmer/crafts market at a local civic center. The rest of the time, she spends unpacking boxes, sorting jewelry onto displays, storing unopened stock, and on various online activities trying to lure potential customers. However, it's clear that her customer base, aka Facebook friends, are losing interest. After her first live session, attendance dropped to maybe 6 people for a couple sessions, and around 3 ever since. In the beginning, she would get about 10 plus likes on her promotional post, but this has since evaporated completely. She posted numerous times per day, and the only time she does get a like anymore is from her husband. This even includes posts featuring a young child or a cute kitten. Starting a couple months ago, she began posting what I can only assume are attempts at pity purchases. These posts illustrate how her chronic diseases make life extra hard for her, but still she manages to get out there and push paparazzi daily like a true marketing warrior. She has no long-term chronic illness that I'm aware of, though. These seem to have appeared only since she joined paparazzi. I assume such pity posts are a tactic the MLM promotes. About a month ago, she seemed to decide stock wasn't moving because she hadn't identified her brand. She decided that her brand was being a Celtic shaman and started wearing facial markings similar to the ones in that Roger Hodgson video, Had a Dream. It was both amusing and a bit frightening to watch. I think her upline may have told her to drop it because this period only lasted about a week. Either that or she realized there was no Celtic shaman marketing niche for jewelry. In any case, she had moved on and now mixes it up with more conventional themes. She decided one of her young children had a talent for creating sets. Actually, not a bad idea because selling a set translates into multiple pieces sold and includes a cute child, which is generally a promotional win. However, this didn't seem to last long. I think maybe the kid lost interest due to lack of sales, or perhaps he was forced into it in the first place. Since then, she has replaced the child with a stuffed bear. Only time will tell if a stuffed bear has more sales appeal, but I suspect the answer will once again be no. In the past week, she has begun posting metadata from paparazzi, which I suspect her upline will urge her to stop doing. Things like DMO sheets, account tracking forms, some working cost information, stuff along those lines. I think in her mind, she's showing the world what an MLM warrior she is, running her own business and such. Though, as I said, the likes on her postings evaporated some time ago, so I'm probably the only observer. In photos she's posted of the inside of her house and also from her jewelry display boards, it looks like the unsold stock is building up. Her house is actually fairly large and they have a nice shed, so it will probably be a long time before the junk becomes a navigation hazard, but clearly she's on that path. Her only remaining social media interaction seems to be with her upline/downline and a couple of close friends. I'm curious how long this can go on. Are there any former HUNs out there who have reached this point and realized, WTF am I even doing? Just wondering what the mindset is here. Whew, that was a journey. I really actually did want to read that because it really does show, clearly this woman is working hard. She is trying everything she can, doing themes and getting her child to help her and posting daily, and she's just getting nowhere with it, and she just keeps purchasing more and more inventory because maybe she thinks like, oh, well, maybe it's the pieces I have, it's just not interesting people. So I'll buy more and I'll show them, the cute new things that are coming out because paparazzi's constantly coming out with new things and they have limited inventory on that stuff. So a lot of the people in the MLMs will buy the inventory so that they can have it, and then it sells out and it's kind of like a unique piece that only a handful of people have. But if every single piece is like that, I don't know. I mean, I guess some companies, they do that, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like paparazzi is one of the hardest ones, like constantly buying $5 jewelry. Like, how much jewelry do you need? And to always see, like, when I do see the HUNs that are in paparazzi, they have, like, such an insane amount of inventory. And I pop into a few paparazzi lives just to see how they do it, what they got going on, and pretty much all of them have like, I would say, thousands of pieces in the background or around them, and it's just it's crazy. And a lot of them look like they sell. You know, you see people saying sold or mine or whatever, but that doesn't mean that it's actually selling, that they've actually purchased the item. So that, like I said, that was a journey. Did the person say it was a long distance relative? So that's usually what it is you get, you know, somebody who you don't really know very well, or it's usually like, you know, could be an aunt. It's always got the crazy aunt who loves MLMs. But it's also sad that, you know, they were getting interaction on their post and now they get nothing because everything is about the MLM. And it's because the downline is told to do that, to post multiple times a day, like remind people that you're doing this, and, you know, if they love you, they'll support you. Oh man, reading this was seriously like watching a train wreck. I could not stop. Also, thank you for the laughs throughout. The Celtic shaman thing killed me. Please keep updating us. Absolutely. Yeah, that was kind of a weird, like, where are you going with there? But at least that phase only lasted a little bit. That was a funny part though. But this is a real day in the life of somebody in an MLM who's really trying, who really thinks that this can work, and it's not them. They would be great if they created their own jewelry line and they did so well like this. Like if they got out there at craft fairs and they got out there online and they did different themes and put different things together, they would see real sales. They would see real business. Clearly, this just annoyed people, and all of her friends and family that were interacting it with her, who were like, oh yeah, I'll be a part of it for a little bit, they probably ended up deleting her. They probably were like, or muting her and just being like, I'm done. I don't want to do this. So it just sucks that she's putting so much energy into something that is not even giving her a % of energy back. It's like you're putting so much work and attention into a business that just doesn't care about you. And it's the end of the video, so you know, I know, we all know what time that means. It's meme time. Who is reading fan fiction about multi-level marketing? Wrong MLM, bestie. Yeah, when I first made my very first anti-MLM video, I think it was 1 or 2 people say, oh, I thought it was men loving men, and I was like, no, not at all what that means, but I totally get that. That's also why I created my little pop-up thing at the beginning of every video. It says like multi-level marketing, or MLM stands for multi-level marketing, just in case I ever got someone that maybe came onto my post being like, oh, I hate this person for, you know, not being, you know, supportive of that. It's like, I'm totally supportive of that. I'm not supportive of multi-level marketing. So fan fiction about multi-level marketing would be, oh, that's so funny. That would be something. That would be just a lot of HUNs, and the way that it would go about it is that they actually make money and they actually make sales, and they have a huge downline. Oh, where my mind goes. Oh, I hope nobody's created that. Nobody wants that in the world. No, wait, no, wrong. Stupid. Alright, you guys, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk anything and everything anti-MLM in the comments below, and until my next video, I will see you guys then.